Rebuilding Together Philadelphia's mission is to bring volunteers and communities together to improve the homes and lives of low-income homeowners in need. And we do that work by providing critical repairs, energy efficiency upgrades, safe at home and healthy home projects for low-income homeowners. And here in Philadelphia, we concentrate our efforts into block builds where we do multiple projects on single streets and leverage that work against exterior projects as well.
One of our employees who said that they had gone to a Rebuild Philadelphia event, and what they saw was one of the best run, best organized efforts that they'd ever seen of a nonprofit, and especially one focused on building and construction. So for us it's important for us to put our resources where our employees feel like they can add the most value, and when it hits building and construction, it kind of magnifies the opportunity.
I would never underestimate the impact that one individual can have when they are collectively brought together with a group of thousands of like-minded people working towards a single goal. I'm just always amazed at what happens in a community when we're working with the community members and the families, individual volunteers, individual donors, companies that are sponsoring civic groups, and that is all because of the actions of single individuals, one at a time. And when they're brought together, I feel like the more people we could get involved, the more we will be sort of an unstoppable organization.
Philadelphia is one of the oldest cities in the country. You know, it's the cradle of democracy. So whenever you can take an existing structure from whatever era of Philadelphia, whether you're talking about the Victorian era or the Civil War era or going back to colonial, when you can keep the tenor and tone of the architecture and that sense of community and rehabilitate a building, it's much better.
We worked with a single mother who had 9 children living in a home, the Rogers family, and a turtle, native turtle. We planned to do some critical repair work in that home, but then a structural engineer, after we had started working, looked and said that that home was not going to last through the winter, that a good snow, and it was a year that we had 3 major storms, was going to collapse the roof on this family. We were able to stabilize the home, rebuild the back wall, rebuild the structure, and also the work that we originally planned was fixing plumbing for them, getting them more than a single working bathroom, getting them a working kitchen, which they did not have. So I hear from that homeowner, Miss Rogers, from time to time, and she tells us that the work impacted them not only in the safety of the family and the house that was their only financial asset. Now she knows that house is structurally safe for not only her family now, but hoping that it will remain so and she can keep it up for the next generations of the Rogers. I've stayed with Rebuilding Together Philadelphia for so long because it just feeds me. It feeds me every day. I love the work. The payback is when we're working in a community and you see it's so tangible, the impact that we're having. When you've seen the before and you hear how people have to operate day to day in their house, and then you see the after, and then I have the good fortune of maintaining a lot of relationships with our homeowners, so seeing them out in the community, hearing those less tangible impacts, it gets under your skin and it's so tangible, it's palpable when we're all out working together and the impact that we're having.